Pastor, see, let me ask you, wealth. And when someone gets money, and let's assume you're a billionaire, you're the Dangote of our time, okay? And wretched me.
Yeah.
I don't have anything now. So, and I'm working for you.
Yeah.
Okay. So, under that level,
yeah,
how should I be treated?
Okay.
I get him, you have money. Okay. You have seen it all, you have exposure, you have all it takes, okay? And we that are working for you, you have called us for a meeting. And because we have not seen billion in our account before, we've not even touched million, okay? So we raise our hands, say, what do you know? Are you getting me?
Yeah.
So how do we, talk about that? So we are treating wealth, leadership, power, and respect together. Okay, so how do we go about that?
Well, the truth is that when money is in your hand, mutual respect is expected. Many a times I used to say, it might be funny, but I used to say that poverty have covered many of us, many of our characters. Because poverty have covered many of our characters. Because those who are poor today, if they have money, you will see a new character in them.
Yeah, you see the real person.
You will see the real person in them. So we don't know those who have respect until they have what they need, or they have what they are looking for. You will see a poor person falling on the ground, calling you madam, calling you sir. That is because the person wants something from you, not because the person respects you. And any day he gets that thing he wants, that is when you will know the real person. If I have the money, I should understand that anybody start working under me is also human. Let me take for example, teachers are people that I will use as an example. If you're a teacher today, you are teaching a child in school. You may be in that same school, that child will be driving car. You may be in that same school, that child will be feeding you. Do you understand?
Yeah.
So, if you are one that didn't respect, that you don't respect humanity, when the child gets to a level to be your destiny helper, the child will never help you. The table turns around. The table turns around, and each and every one of us should understand that you might have it today, and you might not have it tomorrow.
Sure.
You might have 4-story building today, and you will be praying to God for health. Another poor person in the house have health and is praying to God for 4-story building. Life matters a lot, and even when you are living in that 4-story building, when sickness comes, you will look for humanity and not for the money.
It's true.
Do you understand?
Yes.
So when we talk about respect for humanity, both for the rich and for the poor, each and every one of us should understand that wealth is not what we should use to take advantage of others. Because one day, the wealth might not be there. And the wealth will be found one day. It is people that will help us. I also used to say this, in the life you live today, that you are boasting of today, somebody made you whom you are. You're a doctor, it is a teacher that taught you that thing you are using to brag today. I am a respected person, I am a respected person in my society. Who gave you the respect? Somebody. You can't come up and say, I'm respecting myself, I'm giving myself respect. No, somebody must respect you to be a respected person.
When you build influence.
When you build influence. Somebody gave birth to you. The first birth that you took in this earth, somebody bet you. The first clothes you wore, somebody gave it to you, bought it for you, and put it on you. Everything, even the name that you are answering or Chilo or whatever, somebody gave you that name when you didn't even know.
It's true.
Everything we are, the knowledge we have, everything we are on this earth, somebody made us whom we are. So where is the pride? Even when we live our life today, the last bet we will take on earth, somebody will bet you. After you die, the last bet, somebody will take your bat and put you into the mortuary. Somebody will carry you to the grave Somebody will cover you the sand, and that will be your end. So where is the pride? Why are we marginalizing ourselves? Why are we treating ourselves so wrong? So we should respect each other and understand that the life we live, it's not about the mansion we build, it's not about the car we are driving. What matters is the legacy, the people that we have helped, and the respect we have given to humanity. Thank you so much.
Okay, sir. Having said all this, what is the way forward? What is the solution? How can we redeem and restore respect in our society today?
Well, I will give a few reasons of how to restore respect. Number one is we should is the breakdown of home training. Respect begins at home, and the many parents today are too busy, too permissive, and too afraid to correct our children. We don't want them to cry. We don't want to hear their voice. And I want to tell you, children grow up today without being taught how to say thank you, how to say please, how to say sorry. Children are growing up without being taught humility and honor. And remember, in the olden days, a child is being raised by the whole community. Yeah. But today, a child is now being raised by television and a phone. Phone is doing the raising and television is doing the raising. Oh. So a generation that is being trained by screens will act like what they have seen. So parents, you need to take up their responsibility. I said it when today that what the respect we are seeing today is good compared to the respect that will be coming in the next generation. Because the slave queens of today are going to be the parents of tomorrow. When a mother will put on his camera, put on his her ring light, put on her ring light on her camera, will I say off her brain, and they open her body, I'll be dancing on camera. I'll be dancing on camera while the child is watching. Open her breast, showing her buttocks and everything, post on social media. That is what the child will be seeing in the next 4 or 5 years on his mother and her mother's handle. That is the respect we are teaching today. So it will be worse if parents do not break down on their on handling their children. Another way out is influence of westernization and the social media. So Western cultures often promotes permissive training and every other thing. So social media has also made everyone feel equal in voice, but not equal in wisdom.
So should we abandon westernization?
We are not to abandon westernization, but we should understand that freedom of speech is not freedom from manners. Do you understand? So the fact that we have freedom of speech on social media does not make us to be free from having manners and every other thing. Another reason way out I will also give is when there is an absence of discipline in churches and schools, it will also bring disrespect. So churches should inculcate discipline and schools should also inculcate discipline, not frustrated discipline. So even in church, some believers resist correction. They will tell you the Bible said do not judge. The Bible said do not judge. The Bible did not say do not correct. Do you understand? So teachers can no longer discipline students without backlash from parents. So it is important for us to know that no discipline seems when there is no discipline, then the child will wander away. So we should understand that, and I pray that the Lord will help us. Let the churches understand that respect is an inestimable thing that everybody should have, and the families, parents should understand that respect is what should be inculcated in the child. That the school is the family is the first school of respect for the child. It will help everyone. It will help our young ones. It will help everyone to have respect, not only physically but off social media. Thank you so much.
Thank you so very much. We've tried as much as possible to deal with this particular topic today. Respect. Trying to balance African tradition and Christianity, as it has to do with respect, parental upbringing, the school we attend, how we treat our fellow human beings, social media and respect, respect in marriage, respect in various corporate offices, relationship between bosses and their subordinates. And these are the things we have talked about today. And don't forget that respect is a reciprocal.
Yes. And
just like the pastor just said now, there is nothing to brag about. Try as much as possible to be humble. Just be humble. Give people their due respect.
Yeah.
And your own will be earned. Okay? When you give people their due respect, you will earn yourself your own respect. Thank you so very much. I don't know if you have any other thing to say, Pastor, before we call it a day.
The truth is that I will say money tests the pocket, but a character tests the heart. When we have the money, our pocket will be tested. But when we have character, it is our heart that is being tested. I pray that the Lord will help us to understand that when we are talking about going back to the roots, we are not talking about throwing away Christianity. We are talking about the standard. Yes, there are things in the old that have been lost. Things like respect. It is not a religious issue. It is a societal problem. It is a cultural problem. When we talk about westernization, we are talking about culture. But when we talk about Christianity, we are talking about faith. So we will blame culture and not faith. Faith is not the issue. Culture is the issue. I pray that the Lord will help us so that we will also have respect for one another, run away from taking advantage of people, and be able to regard people as they deserve.
Face to face, now they read my eyes. We talk with the young things for the touch.